Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second Leo Club podcast. My name is Desmond, and I'm the OC and host for this podcast. And joining with me is my AOC, Jating. Say hi, Jating.
Hi.
And the two other guests is Kishan and Jake. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So it's since been a long time we met each other. So how you guys been doing? Doing good?
Nice. Staying at home lately.
Jackie, what are you doing?
I'm currently busy with my part-time job and busy being the director in Elsa Malaysia.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. How about you, Kishan?
Well, I just finished my year 2, got my results. Now I'm waiting for my visa application process.
Oh, you're flying. You're going to fly, right, to UK?
Hopefully this September, but things are looking a bit bleak, lah.
Wow, congrats. Nice. Okay, so it's going to be my first time hosting podcast today. I always wanted to do this in my life. Yeah, and thank you to BSC for giving me this chance. Yay! So, do you guys miss your college life?
Oh,
Like after
definitely.
MCO for so long?
Definitely.
Wow, I want to go school. I don't want to stay home.
I haven't seen my friends in ages.
What you guys do in school?
Years. I spent 2 years at home virtually.
Who
I love
is-
my life.
I remember I did my foundation in law, right? My last two sem 2 and sem 3, I did it all at home. And my year 1, I also did it at home as well. Then after this holiday, and we all been studying at home. But how about the things you do after classes? Like, do you like hang out with your friends after classes? Like, what do you guys do after classes?
Oh yeah, usually we just hang out downstairs, talk to a few people, and maybe go for lunch. Or sometimes we just go have ice cream and desserts and stuff. I think that's what I miss the most, lah.
I know one time my friends are so extreme, right? Like there's like half an hour break. You know what they did? Not half an hour, like 1 hour break between classes, right? And they drive their cars to somewhere to eat Hai Di Lao.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
me and
Talking at
Jackie
time.
go.
Yeah,
We hang
We go
out
like-
after school.
we go for movies and we eat sushi at NU Central, or we take the train, go Mid Valley or somewhere.
Wow.
But not every
Good
time
times.
lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss going to the mall together with friends lah. Speaking about like spending time with friends at the mall, right? Do you guys, when you hang out with friends, right? Do you have like a certain budget you guys follow? Like a certain
Definitely.
budget you set for yourself in your wallet?
Yeah, of course. Because I was living, my hometown is Johor, and while living in Kerala, I had a limited allowance, so I had to make sure that I didn't, spend too much, or else I cannot eat my dinner or lunch, So
Mm-hmm. Like when you're hanging out with friends, right? Let's say when you go through Mid Valley and you see there's like stalls like Lao Lao, there's bubble tea, and you can smell the bubble tea when you're walking with your friends, and like, oh no, I cannot do this. It's too good. I must buy one. You guys did this before, like when you hang out with friends, you saw something that you cannot resist, and you just go buy it.
Maybe just choose one. You want to eat this, want to eat that, but just choose one between them all.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys usually like overspend your budget?
it happens occasionally.
It happens.
Depends who I hang out with.
True.
Like who do you usually hang out with? Like your boyfriend maybe?
If I hang out with him, right, then definitely will overspend because he's a baller. So, yeah. But if I hang out with yeah.
Like when you hang out with your friends, right, or with your significant other, right, you cannot like cheap out one. Let's say I don't know people might like this, but let's say if you bring your girlfriend to a chicken rice shop,
Oh.
Oh, cannot lah. Like the date so romantic. You guys and then you go hang out in the mamak. I like no, I cannot lah like this. At least put some effort inside lah. It's good to like spend some of your money because I think as college students right now, right, we are in this state that we are like studying, and we don't have enough jobs. We are not in that state to get a job yet because we need to study, get our degree, and go to work, right? So we have our allowance and it's very limited. And then what are the ways to like for a college student to like properly save money and prevent them from like overspending their budget?
I think I'll start first now.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I set a target on how much money I want to save. For example, if I get like 300 a month, then I will at least save half of it, like 150. I would just like save it into a separate bank account that I don't use for spending, and I'll put the other 150 to another bank account that I use for spending, and I just watch what I eat, watch what I buy, as long as it's within 150 by the end of the month lah. So yeah, that's how I save.
So Jackie, you have two bank accounts, like one is for spending and one is for saving lah. Is it?
Yeah, actually I have 3.
Oh, like you have separate funds divided in bank account, is it?
Yeah, I have separate bank accounts.
What's the third one for? Emergency fund?
Yeah, like maybe surgery, medical fees.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like your FD account, is it like the fixed deposit, or it's just a normal bank account? I see.
It's just a normal bank account.
I see. Oh, how about you guys, Kishan and Zhao Ting? How do you guys save money?
For me, I just when I buy things like normally when I want to buy clothes or what, I have any desire that I want to buy, then I'll just like really think through everything. Like, do I really need this thing? Do I have to spend this money? Because something is like really unnecessary for our life. So that's how I save my money. But pretty sure I did the same as Jackie. If I got some money, then I'll like put half I won't touch at all. Then the other half, then I will plan on what I want to buy or how I spend this money, like that lah. Basically.
I actually used to be a compulsive shopper. Anything I see, like I walk around. Anything I see, I straight buy. And after that, I discovered online shopping. That was fun. Like, it's
Became worse.
like 50% discount. It's crazy. So sometimes I go crazy. And then after that, I realized that I was spending too much and I wasn't saving as much. So I learned this trick. What I do is, whatever I see, this works for online shopping. What I do is I add the stuff to the cart and I don't immediately buy. I wait 5 days. And if I still want it after 5 days, then I buy it. So I realized that after 5 days, I no longer feel interested in the product and I got rid of it. So that way I managed to save some money.
But I put 1 month. After 1 month, I buy.
Yeah, that works too.
You just put the items in your shopping cart for like 5 days to 1 month before you plan to buy, is it?
Yeah.
What if there's a sale going on, right? And the sale ends in like 1 day. What do you guys do?
We have to take that risk.
We have to see lah. If I really need that thing, then I'll buy immediately.
Yeah, because there are sales, right? I remember like there's the recent sale, like 7/7. There's like 7/7 sale. I wanted to buy this thing, right? Then I just like thinking about it for like a long time because I started buying at 11 p.m. It's quite last minute. But when I click buy one, the clock is at 12 and the thing became to the normal price already. Luckily, I didn't press.
That's the thing about Malaysia. We have so much public holidays and so much celebrations and stuff that usually every month we have a sale going on. There's 7/7, then there's 8/8.
Yeah, you can wait for the next one.
Yeah, that's true. But if imagine that every month having sales, right? People would like be like, how do you say, like they get impulsive to buy stuff in this sales, right? Because it's like the deals are so good and there's like free shipping and all that.
That's the
It saves
trick
a lot
of the
money.
seller
Yeah.
to want us to spend more every month.
That's how they make money especially during this pandemic, because the malls are all closed now and people cannot go out. And for me to spend money, for me to like save money, right? It's actually quite simple because my parents instilled this like value of me saving money, right? Like my parents always educate me from young that because I'm Asian family, but they educate me, but they always educate me that is don't simply spend your money, save it properly, and don't simply buy useless stuff. So when I save, right, I don't have like a separate bank account. I just look at my bank account balance. I look at it and I just tell myself I cannot let my balance be lower than this amount. Yeah, and I keep increasing the minimum amount quite frequently, because if you keep sticking at, let's say if I have like 4K in my account, then my minimum account is like 3K. So I keep spending that 1K, but in the end I'm not even saving up because I'm just settling at 3K. So what's the point? So I just like keep like increasing amount, maybe like 3,100 like that, something like that. And I just like keep it at the minimum value so that I can keep it and can use it like for other stuff. Like I want to buy some new stuff for myself. Yeah, something like that. And for college student right now, right, they seem to, I don't know about you guys, but you guys seen your friends at school like to splurge a lot of stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
Like you see your friends, right? Some of your friends, I don't know if you know, I don't know if you guys notice that, but our school is like a fashion show, sometimes. You see, in my class, right, there are people wearing Yeezys to school, like the shoes, right? Yeezys are those shoes like they cost like their designer shoes, they cost like 1K
1K something.
minimum,
Yeah, some a few $1,000 at a time. Yeah.
And they wear like designer stuff. Like some people wear this white shirt, right? And you look at the tag, just one tag only. You look it up, and it's like 4,000 ringgit.
Oh.
This is designer stuff, and they just wear it to like a short lecture, and it's gone. Yeah, but I don't know why. Do you guys have any reasons want to discuss about why do college students like to spend money that much?
Oh, well, I guess I could say that one of the reasons is you're in college and you're surrounded by your peers, and I guess peer pressure actually plays a huge role in that. I mean, you see your friends having Yeezys, you want one. Like that's how I got motivated to buy my Nike Air Max. I was like, oh damn, I saw the shoes, they look amazing, and I had to get it. So yeah, that kind of motivates you to get it. But at the end of the day, you realize that you're burning money lah.
You guys really get affected by the peer pressure, is it?
For me, not really. I don't really like when people like all those brand new stuff and all those branded stuff. But for me, it's like I don't motivated by those stuff. I'm not motivated, so it's okay lah. I just like to wear pretty things, so I'll just find pretty clothes online, and it's very cheap, so it's okay. It's okay
as
for
long
me.
as it looks good, no
Yeah.
matter what the price is, you just wear it and people wouldn't know.
Yeah, because
Don't
shirt
care what
is
the
like,
price
it's not a thing that will last long. So I don't think I should spend that much money on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, when you buy clothes, the thing you do is you wear nicely, you take a good selfie, post on Instagram, get the likes, the shirt broker, or never mind, I'll buy a new one.
Yeah. For me, I am the same as Kishan. Like I get like a little bit affected by peer pressure. When I used to be in PJ campus and I used to work in Topshop, like when I see my colleagues, they are all like around my age, and everyone is wearing like Topshop, Topman brand, or Brandon Melvin or Brandy Melvin, and those expensive brands. And I'm like, should I get the same thing to fit in, like to look good too? But after that, I just decided that it's not worth it because it's just clothes, right? I could like always spend it for something better, like better food or another better laptop, something like that. And yeah, I stopped being so pressured by my peers after that.
Yeah. So guys, based on your guys' example, you guys like to prioritize on what you guys want instead of like following others. Like for me, the most peer pressure that I withstand is like after school, right? Me and my friends decided to go get lunch, but then we went to like this mamak shop. Then after this mamak, right? My friends decided to get bubble tea, and then we just sit at the bubble tea. Then I just waiting for them because I wanted to go home and sleep. So I just like wait for them at the bubble tea shop. They just like drinking bubble tea. Every one of them ordered bubble tea. Then they just look at me like, hey, that's why you're not ordering. Then I just take out my bottle from bag. I have my bottle. No need order. I save myself 50 ringgit. That's simple.
Bubble tea damn expensive right now.
Yeah, bubble tea
Yeah.
is very expensive. Like people, I don't know about this but there seems to be like this trend going on like young people, they like to go around shopping like a drink. They like to have like Starbucks on their hand and just like walk around. It's like a branded handbag, like this Starbucks cup look like a branded handbag, but after like 30 minutes, just
Essentially, we are doing the marketing for them, presenting it to everyone.
yeah.
Even the shopping bag, they all have to give us a nice shopping bag, and we like to take it because it's very nice, right, to walk around. And but then we're doing marketing for them.
It's like free marketing for the big brands lah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then coming back to clothes, it's not just about peer pressure. In college, it's also about presenting yourself. You're trying to make new friends. You want to include yourself in a lot of things. You want to look good so that you feel good, and it gives you the confidence. So I think to a certain extent, spending a bit more money for clothes, quality clothes, it's no issue. But going like overboard, 1-2K on shoes is a bit, I think, extravagant lah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that because if you want to present yourself better, right, you obviously need to like buy like better clothes for yourself and make yourself look pretty or handsome like that, because you need to be presentable for other people. And if let's say if you want to buy designer goods, it's not wrong, but you don't go back for your parents like, hey ma, I want to buy shoe. Oh, what shoe do you want? Yeezys. How much? Oh, 4K. Of course they don't let you lah. But if you let's say you somehow you have your own business, you're like the owner of Key Life or something, then you'll go buy your own Yeezy with your own money. Then it's a good flex because if you want to flex to other people, right, you don't flex your parents' money. The biggest flex is you can flex your own money to other people, because this shows that you are like self-made and you're not dependent on people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm working right now. Like, I feel like that's the biggest flex. Like, earning your own money and spending your own money, no one can say no. Yeah, dependent.
If you want to buy something save up your own money and buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious. That's the obvious way to go, because imagine your parents have to like pay for your education fees. Like one degree is like not cheap. It's like like 20K like that, and they have to pay for like 2-3 years. Imagine they have to pay for that and your living expenses, and then you there go buy like these expensive goods, which makes their burden more heavy. Yeah. So if you have that like financial freedom, you get to like pay for yourself, that get a job, get your own money and pay for yourself. That is like the biggest flex that everyone can have. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
During this holiday, right, I remember having to like work as an exam invigilator before starting my degree. It's quite nice. That's the job where I met my girlfriend there, which I'm quite happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like young people, like the college students now, they need to like start working and know about the value of money. Because my parents told me this thing: if you're not starting to work yet, you won't realize how hard for you to earn money.
True.
You guys feel this quote or not? Like, what, like the time when you get your first part-time job, Yeah.
It's actually true. Through working, you will realize actually how hard it is to earn money. But then, in most cases, most students they tend to focus on their studies and like give it their 100%, and they actually don't find the time, or they think that they can't cope with their studies if they get a job. So I think what those students can focus on is instead trying to live like work on creating savings through their allowance or some other way. So they don't actually have to work to understand how difficult it is to earn money. They can just learn it through finding out how to save that money that they already have.
It's like passive income for them, is it? Like if you don't have to work physically, maybe you can like open up an FD account or maybe start investing like you.
Well, yeah, the investing is one way to go, but in order to invest, you first need to have money. So that the usual source of income for students is allowance from their parents. That's the main, like for me, allowance from my parents. What I do is, I like what Jacques said, I transfer a certain amount to another bank account, which is my savings account, and I live off whatever's left of the money in my current account. So in that way, I know that there's an emergency fund for me. Like in case of an emergency, I have a saving, and I know that I have to live within this certain amount. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about passive income, right? My current saving scheme is like, it's not really that hard to maintain, to keep up with. You can like, the minimum amount you need is 100 ringgit, and like my scheme, I'm actually like under unit trust, and technically people when you see unit trust, people will think that you're going to lose money and stuff, but my unit trust is actually kind of weird. It actually helps you save money in a way. It's like you take like as little as 100 ringgit from your bank account every month, auto deduct, and you put it to invest in their account. But you won't ever lose the initial profit. I mean the initial amount that you invested in your bank. But you will get profit. You just won't get lost. I don't know how it works, but my way of saving is like that. And like while I was saving, I'm also getting profit, passive income, because they're investing my money. But I also don't understand why I won't ever lose money, because it's investment fund.
Well,
Yeah.
unit trust is protected by PIDM insurance. So the government actually insures your investment, because unit trust is one of the lowest risk investment you can make, and the amount you invest in is put into companies, which whatever profit they make, they give it back to you. That's how you gain your passive income.
Okay.
Well, investing is a pretty good way to build discipline about money, because it's kind of a motivation, I'd say. Because when I started investing, I started investing a few years back. So the first thing I realized is I didn't earn huge amounts of money, like people portray it to be like put 1,000 ringgit, you're not going to get 5,000 ringgit back. But year by year, my money kept growing, and that kind of motivated me to put more money in and to invest more and spend less. So investing is a pretty good way to actually build a discipline towards money.
True.
Mm-hmm. Like what kind of investing like this? Is there like a platform where you just like every month you put money inside that platform and you just earn the interest rates? Is it? That's how you do it?
There's actually a lot of platforms out there right now. Previously for students, there was very limited amount. The minimum amount required for students, for anyone actually to invest, was pretty high, like 5,000, 10,000. Now you can do it for as low as 1 ringgit, 10 ringgit. It's possible. You can find robo advisors. They are basically apps on your phone which you can invest your money in, and they will do all the investments for you. There's actually a lot out there, and people can find it on the internet, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw like ads about this before. Like there are these apps right where you put money inside and the AI will automatically, you can set the risk limit. You can ask the AI to like take like high risk, low risk.
Yeah.
And then you just put your money inside.
Stashaway is one of those.
But how do you determine whether the apps was safe or not for us to invest? Like
Of
the
course,
standard.
when it comes to investment, it's always important to check the background of the investment itself to actually know what you're investing in and all. The first thing you should do with any investment is checking whether it's a licensed investment or not. Every investment in Malaysia, everything related to investment has to be approved by the Securities Commission, Suruhanjaya Security in Malaysia. So that's the first thing you should start. Like you should go to their website and verify whether this investment is actually a legitimate one. See, once it's legitimate, once you know it's legitimate, you know that in case anything goes wrong, the government is there to protect you and your investment. You can get back your initial investment. So yeah.
Oh, but I don't understand. If like there is a loss or something in investment, then the company sendiri have to tanggung it, not us.
No. Actually, when you're investing, they actually tell you you have a chance of losing money, but the company cannot steal money from you. Like they cannot cheat you. That's the point of regulations.
Okay. Interesting.
Investing is like taking risks. Like it's not like it's not like you're gonna put like 100 ringgit inside and you get like thousand back. You obviously lose some in the process, and the interest is not even that high.
Yeah, anything that promises you large returns in a short time is almost always a scam. So it's very important for you to know the background of the investment you're making. Yeah.
Speaking about these investments, like, have you guys ever been approached by people that like ask you to invest in this like platform and then say if you join my team, you can make a lot of money?
Oh, definitely all the time. Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
because these
especially
platforms
during the
people like
pandemic,
to join.
people are trying to people are going through a tough time. So there are a few individuals, few groups that are actually taking advantage of them by creating all these scams and taking advantage of their desperation to earn money. So that's a bit sad, but it's always important for people to actually be more aware of these situations.
Yeah, because like college students, for us college students, we don't have all the industrial knowledge like all the adults do. But at least we need to like do the homework about the investing, the things we are investing our money into. Like there are some of these like money games we call it. It's like investment scams like run by these like college students. It's not by run by college students, but these are like young people who have their luxury lifestyle. They drive Mercedes, always post on their social media like this is what you do this is what you can become if you join my team, you invest money into my platform, something like this. And for these types of money games, a lot of college students like to get they get attracted to this because like, oh, I don't have to get a degree, I don't have to get why work so hard to study, I can just like join his team and put my money inside and make money. Yeah, and in the end, right, these people actually just like scam them because they put their money inside but they don't get any returns at the end.
Yeah.
Speaking of scams, I was a victim of scam before, once upon a time. It's not really an investment scam. It's like, those really stupid advertisements and you're young and you're dumb, right? You're like, it's a data entry job and you have to pay 300 ringgit to join our team. And after that, you have to work how long? Like maybe 1 month, then you will get back all your money and you will get like extra 300. So I fell for it. And after I went in, it's something like a translation job and they want everything to be very accurate. So they're overly rigid with everything. Like I had a space between full stop and they decided not to pay me. And also they need the work done like very quickly. Like they only give you 5 minutes. And if you're not done within 5 minutes, they're not going to pay you. So when I approached the leader about this, I asked him, why didn't I get my money like they promised that because I did my job. And he just literally blocked me from the group and I could never contact him ever again. And I lost 300 ringgit because of that. So yeah, lesson learned. Don't fall for free.
Got scammed by they scam your money and your labor. Oh my, that's
yeah.
I remember I got a scam call before. Like these scam calls, right? Like college students need to be aware of this scam call because in this recent pandemic, right, people are desperately trying to earn money, and the scams are like getting creative by day. You know, one day I received this call, right? It's an unknown number, and then when I picked up the phone, right, this person asked me like, "Hey, do you still remember me?" And I said, "I don't remember you. Who are you?" And then he says, "You're my classmate. Do you remember? Like who is it?" And I just say this my friend's name. I say my friend's name, right, and yeah, I'm that person. I changed my number already. But then I realized, right, this guy doesn't sound like my friend at all, which is quite weird. And then I just tell her, you didn't sound like my friend before. What happened? What happened? Oh? Then she said, oh no lah, my voice a bit raspy lah, cannot tell. And then he just like called me and like, yeah, I'm investing in this business and I need some help. I don't have any money there, so maybe you can lend me like 7,000 like that. Yeah, it's like a red flag already because your friends they are scammers that impersonate your friends, right? And they try to get money from you. Then I just tell the scammer like, oh yeah, I also need some money as well. Can you just transfer some to me? Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. So yeah, because people are desperate for money now, college students need to like be aware of these type of scam calls and don't fall for any like investments that like have that good returns and less risk like that. These are all fake. Like college students can get more information on this type of investment or even like tips on like saving by doing a lot of stuff. Like there are like talks about it, and you can even listen to like podcasts and even videos about it. Like there's a lot of things you can learn from the internet now.
Yeah,
I
but
believe, Ishan, you learn your investing from internet, right? You learn from YouTube, is it?
No, I use Investopedia and basically, well, my whole family is into this investment stuff. So I learned a bit from my parents. I learned a bit from my uncles, relatives. But I did read a lot.
Mm.
But the information is out there for everyone to to actually read and understand. So it's actually a pretty good time to actually get into these things.
Yeah, you can take it like an interest as well. Like if you want to start investing, right, you need to be like a habit because it's like going to the gym and working out. You need to you need to like invest your money like monthly to get like the passive income. If you like invest one time, right, and maybe the income won't come by so fast. Like most college students, I think they don't have the time to like invest in this platform because if you want to go into like investing, right, you need to like do your homework and know what you are investing, which takes up time. And for like law students, for us, we don't even have time to do our own homework and assignments. So what are the other alternatives that for a student to like save money themselves in this manner?
I guess a simple way they could start with is looking at some banks. Some banks like Maybank, RHB, these banks actually provide you a higher interest rate when you save. When you save consistently every month. So, like if I'm not wrong, Maybank has this promotion where if every month you save a certain amount, higher than a certain amount, and you consistently do it, they reward you with a higher interest rate. At the end of the year, you actually get money for actually saving. There's also competitions occasionally made by banks, and you can participate in those. So that's a good way to start. That's a good way. And when you see your money grow, you'll actually be motivated to do more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same thing like at the end of a year, every year? At the end of the year, it's like I always receive this extra tips from the bank. It's something like Siba Pay. Oh, so that's where the money comes from.
Yeah, bonus interest rates and whatnot. Yeah.
Oh, not bad, not bad. I only got 50, but it's better than nothing.
Wow, that's
It's a lot, like
I got 50.
15 or 50.
50.
Wow, 50 a lot lah.
There's a lot of stuff on Shein.
Yeah, you can buy a lot for 50 ringgit already. Like,
Yeah.
what if let's say for the students who don't like to do all this like bank stuff, what would you guys like tell these students to do? They don't like to use the banks and stuff.
Maybe
But
try to find part-time job.
Part-time
Yeah,
job.
that's very simple. Just to try and find a part-time job and earn some money. Then you can save the money.
Yeah,
Extra
maybe
from your allowance.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like maybe
quicker.
students don't have to work during their classes. Like, I mean, you have class while you want to work. Maybe during a sem break, maybe you can work during your sem break because there's like a 1 month sem break and you can focus on your work rather than studying and put all your energy inside your work. And
there's,
Mhm.
there's actually a lot of like freelance work out there to be done. For example, if you're good in Mandarin, if you can translate it, that's actually a pretty good gig. You can earn quite a bit of money. Yeah.
That's
Jackie, you've done that
Jackie.
before, right?
Me.
And if you're someone who can draw very well, you can take on some job, like drawing for them.
Like you do commission for other people. It's quite nice. I always wanted to do this job as a copywriter. I saw this right where you just like help companies to help to type some articles for them, I think.
Oh, but that one you have
Oh.
to know a lot, like a lot of knowledge in
Yeah.
that particular area to write.
There's
And
also another one, subtitling for novels, subtitling for movies.
Ah, yeah.
Like
Video
you
also.
Yeah, you write the subtitle. Yeah,
oh, right.
it's also another job.
Oh, you done this job before, Jackie?
No, I was offered this job, but I decided not to take it because I don't know lah. I'm not sure if I want to take it. It's actually
Oh.
subtitling for movies, those lah.
Wow.
Wow, not bad. Like imagine the movie haven't come out yet and you get to watch the whole movie. You get like a free
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good thing about it.
Yeah.
There are
Yes,
actually a lot of creative ways to make money these days. We are born in a golden age of being your own boss. Like me previously, I've actually there was a few occasions where I started my own Shopee seller account.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a fun experience. I wanted to try selling stuff online, and it turns out it's actually pretty easy. You can just it's just as easy as opening a Facebook account, actually. So you just
What-
open a Shopee seller account, and then of course you have to do some due diligence stuff. You have to add products and all, and then I started selling. And this was before the pandemic. During the pandemic, it really took a hit. But before the pandemic, I made a few sales. I made some profit here and there, and that was fun experience. I learned how to manage these things. It was good. So I think students
What
can
did you-
look into that because it's like it takes very little of your time. So all you do is once you get the orders, you just have to post it. You have to post the stuff, and that's all. You just have to click a few buttons. It was pretty easy.
What are you selling?
What were you selling?
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to sell, but then now I don't. Before this, I sold like car accessories,
Wow.
and then, phone accessories. Not big time car accessories, all just this small
Oh.
it's hard to explain now.
Are you doing
Yeah,
like
accessories,
drop shipping
phone.
or you?
Yeah, he was
drop
partly
shipping.
drop shipping also.
Oh. Wait, drop shipping is like you need to pay the company and get the stock, right? And then after that you sell, that's your profit, is it?
When it comes to drop shipping, it's easy. You set a price, and the agent you are using has a price. So you just have set a price higher, and you sell it. Whatever the difference is between the prices, that's your profit.
Mm-hmm. I see.
But it's become quite hard these days because it's so easy that everyone can do it. You have to think of a unique way of doing it.
Yeah, because everyone is doing it and it's not becoming like very popular now.
I think
Is
you
that-
have to sell something like you have to research lah, like which
Yeah, you have to
things.
do your research. You have to
which
find
things
products
that
that
you
are
can-
in demand.
Yeah.
Actually, Zhao Ting owns a shop online.
No, I haven't had time for that because I have exam in October. I also decided to open up a Shopee shop soon, but still I have my exams and I'm so busy and with the club stuff also. So maybe have to delay a bit that one.
I also plan to open my Shopee shop to sell like secondhand stuff. I got like textbooks I wanted to sell, my law textbooks. And then I have like some stuff lying at home because there's a lot of stuff at home and my parents just like to keep stuff. Some of them are very valuable. They have like a old chair. They don't want to throw it away, but they just keep at home. And when you keep at home, it takes up space and it will broken down eventually. So I just wanted to like sell it soon and to make some profit off of it. Like selling your textbooks to other people is a good way of making money. And most college students do this when they go to the next semester because you don't even need it anymore. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would suggest you to sell your secondhand goods on Carousel. Like that's where people deal a lot of secondhand buying and selling stuff over there. And also your textbooks, maybe just sell it on Facebook, like the student groups. It's easier to get sold there. But
Yeah,
clothes and furniture usually is at Carousel.
Yeah, there's a lot of platforms I can do it. Carousel is like the second-hand shop seller platform. Yeah, you can also do it at Shopee as well because my girlfriend sold a pillow on Shopee, and yeah, there's people who are willing to buy it, which is good for students to make money.
Yeah. Things that you
Yeah.
don't need, then you can sell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And speaking of like students like making money, right? How do we like what should we do as like students, right, to like instill them to like save money and educate the importance of savings to them?
I guess we could start by actually raising awareness of how much people who are between the age of 30 and 40 actually go through financial stress and whatnot, because they don't realize that what teenagers and us mid-20s, people who are in the mid-20s, don't realize is these are crucial parts of our lives where we have to save as much money as possible so that we won't feel that financial stress at the age of 30 or 40 when we have to make large scale purchases. Like we're going to, at the age of 30 and 40, between that, we'll be thinking about buying house, buying cars. So at that time, you need to have a good amount of savings built up. That's one reason why you need that money. Like we need to raise awareness on how important it is to get that money, prepared early on. Another thing is this is something called compounding interest. Compounding interest is the more you save early on, the less you have to worry about it during the end of your the time of your retirement. So right now, the more they save, the less they have to worry about it at the end. So I think it's important to raise awareness of that issue.
Mm-hmm. It's like your own retirement fund. You
Yeah,
get to
the
save,
earlier you start, the
get to
better.
spend. Yeah, the earlier you
Reminds me
start.
of KWSP.
What, Jackie?
No, it reminds me of KWSP. That's all.
I think
yeah,
it's
pretty much.
something like this, like
Yeah.
yeah, KWSP is something like this because I think KWSP is like they deduct from your percentage of your salary and take it to investing. Yeah, something like that is good because if you do it like the traditional way, right, you need to transfer money. Sometimes you forget, sometimes you want to spend, and that's a good way to spend. When we come up to the working world and then we got our salaries, of course, set up a KWSP account. It should be very helpful for us in the long run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you get a part-time job, they will ask you for creating a KWSP account so that every month salary goes there.
Mhm.
For me, I think to raise awareness among like college students, if they want to like awareness of savings, I think I would suggest they start to record like all the expenses, their daily expenses, every month expenses. Then because sometimes we don't really realize how much money we spend. After spending, then you realize like, wow, why my bank account money go down already? Then so if you record, then maybe you know like, oh my god, stop spending so much money. Need to save more money like that.
And there's like apps for in your phone for you to record money. Like I use an app called Moneyfy where you like spend, where they have like categories for you to select. Let's say you buy McDonald's today, the burger is 16 ringgit, and you just tap the app, you spend 16 on food, and then they will state you have spent 16 on food this month, and they will like you can just put your spending inside, and then the app will help you to calculate how much you spend each month, and you can review it like each month. Because like our club, right, we have like monthly budget reports for new club, right? We need to like check our spending. Why not? If we can do this for our club, why not we can do it for ourselves as well? Because it actually helps a lot in budgeting our own money.
That's actually true. Joining clubs is a good way to raise awareness on these things because, like Desmond said, when you conduct projects, you learn to spend a limited amount of money. You learn to reduce your cost as much as possible, and it builds discipline. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you spend all your money, right, you can maybe face some difficulties like being broke.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's a serious difficulty.
Have you guys faced this issue before, like being broke before?
I wouldn't say so. I
How
mean,
about
I've always
Jyoti?
been scared of not having money, especially as a student living far away from home. So I try to make sure there's always an emergency fund for myself. So I've never been broke in that case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not broke yet, but I think soon. I think soon. Because I spend a lot of money for my college fee. I pay the year 2 college fee like 12,000. Then I think I'll soon be broke.
Oh, college fee takes up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Jackie?
For me, I started getting my part-time job because I went broke. Because of MCO and everything in COVID, right? And we cannot go out, right? I couldn't go out, so my parents only give me allowance if I have classes, physical classes, if I have to go out. So they didn't give me anything because I was home, and obviously I have like things to I need money for like my unit trust and other stuff lah, like just other stuff. So I was broke at that time, but I managed to find a job and like get out of poverty for a while. Yeah, doing good now, earning okay. Yeah,
If you're,
so that was my experience.
I guess if you're living your parents right now, you won't get. If you're broke, you won't feel that much because at least you have a roof on top of your head and there's like dinner prepared for you.
I think another way of saving is like maybe coins. Like maybe you usually people we hate coins, right? And some people like me and people like me, I tend to save up the coins. I put it inside the tabung, and then maybe in the beginning of the year it started out in an empty container. At the end of the year, you have like maybe 2 to 3 full coins, full containers filled with coins, and you'll be surprised when you bring to the bank, you get like around 500 ringgit. Yeah.
I'm actually saving coins as well. I have like this big tabung, like this size, big like
Oh,
this.
so cute.
Hey, this
Yeah.
is a lamp. It lights up. It lights up. Yeah, this tabung is big as this and it's almost filled. It's quite heavy. It's like 2 kg, right? 1 kg, I think. like 1 kg now, and it's full of coins inside. Yeah, maybe like that coin usually save for like my own. Maybe it's like for personal use. I actually wanted to give it to charity, but let's see how it goes. Maybe if I need it, then I just
Give it to me, give it to me.
wow.
No charity.
To save the coins.
Charity.
And then I brought it to one time. I brought it to the CIMB branch in KL Central because they had a coin deposit machine. But then I went there 3 times, and all 3 times it was broken. After that, I pretty much gave up on it.
Speaking of collecting money, right? Do you guys collect like the old money?
Yes, I love the old money.
Like when you get like the 50, 20 cents from like 1960 like that. That one is like the old designs where the 20 is like the big number in the middle. Yeah, that one is quite rare, and I know there's a lot of people selling it. There are a lot of sellers trying to buy it, but these are all scams.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I received some of the like Insta message also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I figure out it's scam.
Yeah, I also been keeping some old money. So I have like a separate tabung for that. And now I start to save the old 1 ringgit and the old 10 ringgit and the old 5 ringgit already. Because those notes are almost gone already. And hopefully maybe if they gone out in value, then can sell them.
So speaking of that, actually, like for students, I think I'd advise them not to cash out too much money as well. Like a way to save, because the minute you see your wallet full of money, it
You will use
encourages
it.
you to spend it, right?
Yeah,
You want to spend it. So I think it's best to leave it in the bank as much as possible.
Yeah, it actually I also do it this way. Like my wallet, right? I don't carry more than like $100. I just carry like 100 every time when I go out. Like I use it for this week I use it for as long as I can. So I try to reduce my spending on it. Then even when I go check my bank account, right, I can say, oh, the money is not going as much when I just come out when I just like take a lot of money out and just spend it all. And it's good that way because you feel safer when you carry little money with you when you're going out. It makes you feel safer, and it also helps you to save money as well.
And also I think need to be careful of your saving in bank as well, because it's very unsafe right now. My friend just told me that her little brother, his saving 10,000 ringgit gone already because the hacker hacked his account. So I think need to be careful of your bank details, not to leak out and put on some weird website or whatever. Yeah.
10,000 though. So
Yeah. One time gone already.
How old was he?
I think also same lah, like 20 something.
Wow,
20,
these scammers-
21 like that.
Heartless though. People, we are so young. We work so hard for money and they scam all the money. No
Yeah.
heart
They
lah.
don't see age.
Yeah, they don't see you got money,
mean-
then they take.
Yeah.
People just want money right now. It's quite hard right now for everyone, and people will do anything to like scam for money. Oh man, I guess that's almost the end of our podcast already. We already learned a lot about money today. We learned how
Each
to
other.
invest, how to save, or how to spend, how to make money. Yeah. And most importantly, right, most importantly is like money is hard to get. It's easier to spend money rather than earning it yourself. If you guys know that. So to every like student out there, if you want to like buy this bubble tea when you see, just think about it. What this spending you can spend it on. Maybe you can buy something else. Buy the things you like, or even save it for your studies. Yeah. And also remember to like save for the rainy days, like right now during COVID, because we don't have any income, and there's like a backup money for you to use.
Yeah, that's true.
If
Yeah.
you ever feel like hard to save money because you really want that bubble tea, you just keep thinking like bubble tea is full of sugar, bubble tea gives me cavities, sugar makes you fat.
True.
But of course, we shouldn't be too frugal to the point where we don't enjoy ourselves. Lah. Occasionally, we should
Yeah.
reward ourselves with something so that we feel motivated to do more, to save more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
every milestone, you should reward yourself with something.
I mean, you don't have to like go broke for 3 days, go like hunger strike for 3 days or
Yeah.
not eating stuff. You can just maybe once a week just go out, get some things you like pizza, treat yourself well. If you treat yourself well, you're happy. Of course you're going to save money, but just look at the numbers. Don't spend a lot. That's good. Your mental health is also important as
Yeah.
your money as well.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's it. I hope everyone just had learned a lot from this podcast today. Saving money is very important. You guys have anything to add on before we end this podcast?
Nope. Only that I had a lot of fun talking to you guys, and it was really nice, during the pandemic for you guys to do this.
Yeah, and this is our second podcast. How do you guys feel about it?
Oh, I love it.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun to be a guest.
Yeah, I also feel fun because this is my first time hosting this podcast. So, anyways, hope to our viewers out there you will learn something today. Remember, money is very important and learn how to save it. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and bye bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.